boss is here, Mr. McMahon. It is indeed the Raw after Mania. Why is he here? There's no doubt we're going to find out.
Coach Eli Mooney on AP Radio. A lot of praise was sent toward your second unit during the season, and rightfully so. But when starters kind of start struggling like they did in this series, do you feel maybe these guys on the bench try to pick up the slack and maybe feel a little bit extra pressure to kind of get the team back into it?
It's a different game than in the playoffs. It's a totally different approach. Also, too, when LeBron is playing as many minutes as he's playing, they played a lot of their starters against them, which is a great experience for our young guys to go through that, to see that, to feel that, to go against a guy like James who's playing at a high level. And it's a difference. And, we was trying to shuffle the lineup, trying to match and ended up breaking up the second unit a little bit. But it was a great experience for those young guys. I thought Anunoby had an excellent series. I know he didn't feel like it, but to get that experience to go against a guy like James and guard him in the tough situation and battle him, I guarantee he learned a lot and will grow a lot from this series.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of WWE, Mr. McMahon.
It's not often the chairman shows up on Raw. This is arguably the biggest Raw of the year, every year.
It's a championship caliber team like Cleveland. So I don't, again, you'd have to ask him what they learned. Just how difficult the difference is between a regular season and playoff and a championships type team to go against them. But you'd have to ask him what they learned. I don't know what they learned.
You're fired! What? You're
What's going on, people? Man, what I heard today, two big news. This is one of the great things about being in the off season now, man. I think there's gonna be another one of them hot summers in the NBA, bro. This shit gonna be better than the season of the playoffs again, bro. But I'm so glad this time of year came around, man. It's making me not want to go to LA now. I didn't even buy my damn ticket yet, man. I might just stay home, man, because of the way this shit turning out. Because this is gonna be an important off season for our team, man. Now, real quick, I'm not making a long video today. I'll talk more about this after it's official, probably tomorrow. We'll talk about some other things here, but it's a lot of talk right now about Stan Van Gundy got fired by the Pistons yesterday. Now it's looking like Dwane Casey is getting fired. That's going to shake up the league a little bit by him being fired. So it's a huge move because, in my opinion, I think the three teams that have grabbed Dwane Casey will be either the Pistons, Bucks, or Magic. I think if you're a Pistons fan right now, you might be looking at a reality of Dwane Casey being your coach. And you actually going to be lucky if you get this motherfucker as your coach, man. I'm feeling a little bit guilty that we even giving him away like this, but as of right now, I kind of saw it coming. Even last night, I was listening to a couple of things. It really sounded like the Raptors were going in this direction, And earlier today, the players had their exit interviews, and we didn't hear from Masai or Dwane Casey. And that I remember last year we heard from them after the players did their exit interviews, and they did them exit interviews like a few hours ago. So that tells you right there that Masai Ujiri probably was talking to Dwane Casey about relieving him of his duties, maybe trying to see what's going to happen, and it's definitely sounding like a firing. So it sounded like 100%. I don't think that this is a rumor from Josh Lewenberg of TSN, who's that's the ESPN of Canada, and Josh Lewenberg is one of their best sources. So I haven't heard anything from Granger yet, who's another source with the Raptors, but I will imagine that he will probably, as soon as he hears something, he'll likely confirm this. But it sounds like they are going to go towards making the coaching change, because this is actually one of the better off seasons for coaching candidates in a while. Like, there's a lot of championship head coaches available right now. That's why I say that Stan Van Gundy, the Pistons firing him was actually the right move, because you want to take advantage of this class that we got right now, coaches that's still available. There's still like David Blatt out there. There's still Budenholzer, Monty Williams. There's still Lloyd Pierce, I don't think has gotten hired yet. The other guy from the Spurs, what's his name? What's the other guy for the Spurs name? Borrego, James Borrego. He just got hired by the Hornets, so he's off the mat. David Fizdale was off the mat last week. I wanted David Fizdale too, but the Knicks already got him. So right now, man, hey, you know what the big question is right now that everybody gonna start focusing on? Who's ready to pull the trigger on hiring Becky Hammond now? That's gonna be the big thing right now. Who's gonna pull the trigger? And I think the reason why the Raptors did this, they might be looking at her, and they might be looking at Jerry Stackhouse. I think they looking at these two, and they might be looking at some of the other head coaching candidates. So I'm really starting to think that the Raptors is really wanting to bring one of those two in, and maybe Budenholzer as well. I think they really looking at bringing one of these head coaches in, bro. I think they looking at that, and I think it's going to happen now. The Pistons might be looking at Jerry Stackhouse. You know, he was a Piston back in the day, so they might be looking at him. You know, you never know. You never know. You never fucking know. You never fucking know what's gonna happen, man. I mean, I really think that, you know, and I'm scared about losing. I'm really fucking scared about losing Stackhouse, bro. Because the way he been running our G League team, I won't worry as much as long as we hire Becky Hammond. Because I know she'll bring in a coaching staff to take care of the Raptors 9 to 5 and keep that train going for Masai Ujiri. But hey, we'll see what happens. I know Charles Barkley in them last night was talking about that. You know, he was praising Masai Ujiri, but he was also talking about how the Pistons should hire Isaiah Thomas. I don't think y'all should make that move. I'd rather see y'all go after Chauncey Billups if y'all did grab somebody, but I don't know. It's at least y'all got some options, and like I said, I think Orlando might be the lucky team to grab Dwane Casey, man, because he got that that connection with Weltman and shit, so he might be going down there. But I think Masai Ujiri is going to fire Dwane Casey as soon as he can, so that he can have a chance to get a coaching job for the next season. So I don't know if we'll hear something tonight or we'll just wait until tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to give you guys an official Dwane Casey firing video when I get a chance to make that one. If I get a chance to make that one before work tonight, I'll make it before tonight. If not, we'll wait till tomorrow. Because I was planning on doing my off-season video tomorrow anyways, but I might actually be pushing that back to like Friday or something because I need to really hear what's going on. So there's so much shit developing right now. There's the crazy news about Westbrook and OKC, teams acquired on OKC, but from what I'm hearing, it's not really OKC inquiring on moving Westbrook. But I think they're going to listen because they know they're going to lose Paul George. I don't know if they're going to keep Melo. They may actually think about it, man. I mean, I don't know. They might have to tear that thing down again, but they the ones that signed that contract, so I don't know what's going to happen. Boogie Cousins, a free agent. You got the Kawhi Leonard thing out there. It's going to be another crazy-ass fucking summer. And you know LeBron is going to be out there, bro. I think if he loses to the Warriors, I think it's going to think it's gonna be some LeBron James rumors out there too for those West Coast teams, man. So we'll see what's happening, man. Brandon Ingram, he could get traded. I've been hearing about that. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be a crazy ass summer again, bro. I mean, now's the fun part. This is the fun part of the off season, bro. These next couple of months, bro. This shit gonna be fun as fuck. This shit gonna be fun as fuck. And now that the Raptors actually gonna fire this dude, it's really got me thinking about. I think they're gonna zero in on Stackhouse first, man. And if not, I think they're gonna look at Becky Hammond while she out there, man. We'll see what happens, bro. All right, I'll come back at y'all later, man. I didn't want to make this a long video. I'm about to go back to listening to Mike Vellini, man, because I was on the Raptor boys and they going crazy right now, man. They trying to figure out if this gonna happen or not. So we'll see what happens. All right, y'all, peace, man. I'll see y'all later.